What's up, guys? Mr. Fluffy Pants here. Today, guys, another video. And today, guys, we're reviewing the first two episodes of Wanda Vision, which were released today. Which, today's January 15th, and the first two episodes released today. And then after this, every Friday, it's going to be one episode releasing. So that's kind of cool. But I will have a review for all the other episodes. But this video will contain spoilers. So if you haven't seen it, go watch it because it's actually really good, and I love it so much. But it's pretty much WandaVision is it's pretty much where Wanda creates her own reality, where Vision is, still with her, but, they don't really explain that first. I heard, they'll explain it more, later in the series or whatnot, but, these first two episodes, it literally just jumps right into it. I love how it's got the Marvel intro and whatnot, and then each of the first two episodes got their own, little themed, musical intro, and I think they said the first two episodes are based off Bewitched and then the Vic Van Dyke show, which is pretty cool. I never watched either of those, but I kind of know what Bewitched is, where they got the really cheesy effects, which first episode definitely does have those. The whole thing with his boss's dinner party. Let me just say, I love Vision and Wanda in this. Elizabeth Olsen and Paul Bettany do such a great job in this. I just love Paul Bettany's kind of over the top I guess kind of finesse about him. Elizabeth Olsen, I love Elizabeth Olsen. I really do love her, and she's just great, honestly. And and also you got some of the supporting characters like Agnes, which we see more of about them in the second episode. But the first episode does end with that nice little cliffhanger of the sword. You see swords watching the TV show on the TV screen, which is kind of cool. But that whole first episode's about his boss or whatnot. I love how Vision's got his own job. He's like, so what exactly do we do here? Okay, but what do we do? And he doesn't really know what he's doing, but he's able to do it so fast. They're like, yeah, since you started working here, I also love how everybody just accepts his name as Vision, but he does have his human disguise, I guess. But they're like, our productivity's went up 300% since you started working here, and I just think that's kind of funny. But and also his boss is just very kind of scary, and I'm also kind of, I don't know, it definitely has kind of an uncanny nature to it. When his boss starts choking, and then his wife, that whole dinner scene is definitely kind of uncanny and unnerving, I say, and you could definitely tell that's some of the glitches inside her perfect little universe or whatnot, or whatever it's going to end up being. But like I said, at the end, you see the camera pan out and, the sword agents, taking notes on it or whatnot. And then throughout the second episode, also the intro for the first episode is much better. The second episode intro, I do kind of like it, but I do think the first one's, got a better theme song and whatnot. But, and, like I said, the special effects are great. But at the in the second episode too, they got a lot more of those kind of interference from the outer worlds. You hear Jimmy Woo's character Ant-Man the Wasp. I guess he works for S.H.I.E.L.D. now, but you hear him keep saying Wanda, and it's coming through radio static and whatnot. You see the sword helicopter, it crashes, and it becomes a toy helicopter, which is kind of cool with the sword logo on it. And then at the end when the beekeeper comes out of the manhole cover, Wanda's just he's from S.W.O.R.D. or whatnot, but she's just no, this never happened, and she kind of pushes him out, and then kind of pretends it never happened, which is kind of interesting. So she does have a little bit of control over this pocket reality that she's created. I just don't think she has complete control like she thinks she does, or maybe she doesn't even know that she's in this own little universe. I don't know. It's really confusing, but hopefully it's not really that confusing, but it's definitely some stuff that I'd like to get answered. Hopefully we'll get those in the later episodes, because I think there's 9 episodes. So, and each episode is around 20 to 25 minutes long. So, that's pretty cool and all, but like I said, I think what really sells this show so far is Elizabeth Olsen and Paul Bettany's acting. They are just so good in this. Also, Agnes, she's kind of got that uncanny nature to her, too, and I bet she's going to end up being Mephisto, which, is kind of the MCU's version of the devil or whatnot. But, and also, I love the whole magic act and how, Vision swallows the gum or whatnot and pretty much makes Vision drunk. And I love how, he's actually showing off real magic or, stuff that they can't understand. Wanda's trying, let me think of something, that could explain this. And I love the part when she makes the piano Vision picked up into a cardboard cutout, and he's and that one guy in the audience is that's my grandma's piano though. That was just hilarious. And the whole magic act, and let me just say, Wanda in her assistant outfit, ooh, but besides this point. But and then they end up winning like the best act at the talent show or whatnot, which is for the kids. But and then that weird lady Dottie, like yeah, she's just kind of a bitch, honestly. But and then like whenever they're hearing Jimmy Woo's character come over the radio static, saying Wanda, she like breaks the glass and like bleeds in her hand and all that. Like I said, there's definitely some uncanny nature to it, and I can appreciate that. And it's also kind of unsettling, I would say, but. And, like I said, at the end of episode 2, where Wanda kind of, like, rewinds and is like, yeah, let's just pretend that never happened, which, I do think's interesting. And, they also have a little bit of that, like I said earlier, with the dinner scene or whatnot. I don't know. The show's really good, though. It's very enjoyable. Like, I'm not the biggest fan of older sitcom kind of things. Like, I liked, like, I don't even know if that's really a sitcom, but Gilligan's Island. That's kind of what the first episode's acting kind of reminded me of, but I don't really think that's a sitcom. I don't think so, at least. But I do know that next week's episode is going to be based off the Brady Bunch, which is interesting. And at the end of this episode, Wanda is pregnant, so and it just kind of pops out of nowhere, which does kind of add more to like, oh yeah, this is not really a real reality because like you literally just did that last night, if you know what I mean. But so far really good. Cannot wait to see what happens in the future and how this really ties into the greater of the MCU, since this is supposed to start off the multiverse saga. But anyway, guys, let me know what you guys thought about episode 1 and 2 down below. Oh, I probably should also rate them too. Probably give episode 1 like a about like a 8.9 out of 10. I'll give episode 2 a 9 out of 10 just because I enjoyed episode 2 better than the first one. That's just me personally though. But I don't know, I guess I like the storyline better, but really interested to see how the rest of the season goes or whatnot. But like I said, definitely like season or episode 2 better, sorry. But check out my Twitter and Discord link in the description. Like and subscribe for more. Check out some of their videos, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.